Okay, great. So welcome. So as you might have heard, IpKaiFung is with me today. He's my special guest. Tomorrow for the 1v1 Soviet play will be Siberian. So welcome to the first episode of Learn to Play with Zero, which is me. And I'll say hello again to IpK. Second try.
How are you doing?
Good.
How are you doing?
I think you're cold, right?
Yeah, I'm cold. Temperature-wise, I don't have a cold, but it's just a bit cold.
I have a
And
cold.
wet.
I have a cold. So IpKaiFung and I will be going through different points today. We'll be going through the basics of Company of Heroes. So it might be stuff you already know, and if you're new to Company of Heroes, it's good that you're here because it's going to be all new stuff for you. But stick around till the end of the show because we'll go more into details. So we'll talk about, like I said, what's Company of Heroes, building up your army, resources, territories, terrain, cover, victory points, unit management, veterancy, commanders, terminology, all that stuff. So, and after that, I'll be doing a game versus one of the community members, which is, let me not forget his name here, L2P. And after the game will be IpKaiFung will be commenting during that game, and after the game, depending how thing goes, we might go through the replay and take questions. And stick around because at the end of the show, I'll be giving out the German Joint Operation Commander, which is a little gift from coh2.org. So if you guys don't know already, coh2.org is the best fan site out there for COH2. So you might want to check it out. I'll be posting some links afterwards, where you can find some guides, the forums, replays, and stuff like that. IpK, anything to add for now?
No. That's a perfectly good introduction, to be honest. Yeah.
Perfect. So
We'll get into the meat of it.
IpK, do you know what your rank is right now? You're in the top 100 player, I think, with both armies.
I am, but I can't remember the exact numbers. It's something I don't really look at too often. It's just
okay.
I play and kind of get there.
So IpK is somewhere in the top 100 with both armies, so he's a very good player. I myself, I'm in the top 200 right now. I think something like 175 with both armies. I can go up and down a little bit here and there. So I think you guys have two good players to ask questions to and get info for the game. So first of all, we'll talk a bit of what Company of Heroes is. So Company of Heroes, as you might all know, is a real-time strategy game. The first one came out in 2006. Now you have the sequel, which is Company of Heroes 2. So if you compare the game to other real-time strategy games, you might not have as much as a base building management if you compare it to like Command and Conquer or other types of games or other types of RTS. So so really what's important in Company of Heroes is managing your units. There's a little bit of base building, but not as much, like I said, as in Command and Conquer games. So unit management is very important. The way you use your units, the way you combine them with other units and keep them alive. IpK, anything to add?
No, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine explanation of rundown basics.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So IpK and I currently are in a game that we didn't start it, and he triple capped me, so the game might finish. This game might finish a bit early.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I think he just wanted to win in front of you guys.
Just come out and cap the other half.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. So, well, I'll explain to you the basics of Company Heroes when you want to do a 1 versus 1 game. So many of you might want to start this way. So Just give me a second here. I want to just go cap
You found
the
something?
victory points.
Rely on it. We will capture
Actually, do you want to
location.
just restart instead?
Yeah, we'll just do that. So just give us a second, guys, and we'll just restart this game.
Go through all these loading screens. Sorry. It'd be easier if we just don't cap any VPs instead.
Yeah, exactly. So just give us a minute, guys, and we'll just launch this game again. Okay, there you go. So, like I was saying, there's not really base building in Company of Heroes. You'll have basically your base here, which is guarded by MGs with bunkers. So you don't really have base rushes where your enemy's gonna come in and try to destroy your base at the beginning of the game. That might happen mid to late game. So so you don't have to really worry about that at the early game. And the most buildings you might have in your base right here is probably four buildings. So you can tier up. You can tier up to tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. So what I mean by that is you'll have different units available once you upgrade to different tiers. I'll explain a bit about that about that later. So depending which army you have, you might have to go. You might have to start with a building, or you can start deploying some units straight out with your command, your main building right here. So.
Pioneers ready for anything.
Just sorry guys, just lost my screen. Okay, I got it back now. Maybe IPK, you can continue a little bit. My gosh, sorry guys, I have a cold and I just got a sore throat.
Yeah, sure. So just to build up your army, I mean, if you've played other RTS games, you know, like StarCraft 2 or like StarCraft 1 or Warcraft or CNC, any of that, you have to build a certain building to unlock new units to build. So for the Germans, for example, you would have the you can only build pioneers, which are your builder units. You can only build them from your headquarters, and then you'll need to build another building to build other combat troops. The Soviets, as well as being able to build their combat engineers from the start, their starting building, they can also build conscripts, which are their mainline infantry for most, for most of the game.
That's right. So, for example, here, like IpKaiFung said, we can only build combat pioneers right now, engineers from the headquarters for the German. So, if you want to get new units, you need to build your infantry company building in order to get combat units. So again, I'll be